I like Tupperware jelly. Tupperware jelly for me. I started too high. Sorry about that. Hello, I'm Tupperware Pete. G'day, g'day. I am going to make some jelly. Remember I just did my cheesecake? I'm going to make up some jelly right now. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to grab my Eco Plus clear bowl. These, you've heard me talk about these before. These are the ones that create a circular economy. And by using a Tupperware Eco Plus clear bowl, what you're doing is you're reversing landfill, right? So it's 100% sustainability on this product, right? Tupperware is a brand. Eco Plus is a range of products within that brand. So they do straws, drink bottles, lunch boxes, and bowls. Now, these are a heat-resistant bowl, and so you can throw your salad in here or use it as a tomato soup bowl. What I'm going to be doing is I've just boiled the kettle. This is the first time I've boiled it all day long. So what we're going to do is we're going to boil this kettle, and we're making up some jelly. This is boiling water. I'm just pouring this straight into here. There's your 250 mils of boiling water, right? Which is about a cup. So this is the Tupperware set of micro cook pitchers, and it's slightly different to the micro cook pitcher here in that this one here, can you see? You know how this one's got your measurements for your cups and your millage and your fluid ounces? This one here, on the underside of this one, it has teaspoons and tablespoons and all of that as well, right? So what we're going to do is raspberry jelly. I like Tupperware jelly. Tupperware jelly for me. We are going to just snip the end off that. That goes into the bin. And then we're going to pop this straight into here. I don't even know what colour this is. Oh, raspberry jelly. We have got our raspberry jelly. Raspberry jelly. And we've got our 250 mils of boiling water. We're going to pour that straight into here, all right? And we're going to grab our Tupperware whisk. Now, this is the KP, it's called a KP beater. So, like all of the Tupperware kitchen tools, they are heat resistant up to 120 degrees. Is it 120 or 220? I can't remember now. And because they're Tupperware and not wood, they will never go mouldy. These won't absorb any odour, colour or flavour, and you won't end up with splinters in your food, right? How awesome is that? So we're just going to mix this up, whisk that up just so that that dissolves. This doesn't look like raspberry jelly at all. It looks like grape jelly. But the box says raspberry. If you don't believe me, that box says raspberry jelly. But by the colour of this, it looks like a port wine or a grape jelly. All right, so we're going to throw that into there. We're just going to mix that up. Make sure that that's fully dissolved. While that's in there, what we're going to do is grab our... You know what this is called, don't you? No need to ask, it's a little chopperator. And it's a smooth chopperator. These are the ones that have 3 blades. Can you see? The top blade is winged and the middle blade is winged. That pushes all the food down. And then this bottom blade, they've lowered that down there so that it collects all the food down the bottom. And this bottom blade, that's flat. And the reason is because everybody knows flat bottom blades, you make the chopping world go round, yeah. Yes, they do. You pop that in there, stick that little peg into there. We're going to grab our punnet of raspberries in our VentSmart mini container, all right? And we're just going to pop that whole punnet straight into here. That's been sitting out all day long, so we may as well use it, right? We're going to blitz this up. Just a few pulls, and now we've got our raspberry puree. That's it there. How awesome is that? What we're going to do is we are going to grab a Tupperware spatula, and we will, here's one I've prepared earlier, we'll grab a little mini spatula, and we will just pop this straight into our same little jug. I've got a couple of these jugs. They're called a micro cook pitcher. I've got a couple of them. I use one for measuring my water for my iron, and I've got another one that I use for cooking as well. So we've got that there. We are going to just pour that straight into there. So instead of popping in 200 mils of cold water, what we're going to do is let's just measure this up with cold water. instead, what we're going to do is, I don't know if you can see this. Let me show you. See the measurements up the side? Oh yeah, there we go. Can you see those measurements? We are going to measure up to 200 mils, which is just up to, there we go. Then what we're going to do is, before we do that, we are going to grab our gelatin. Now, have you ever had a Ziploc packet where the Ziploc breaks? I know I have. What we're going to do is grab our Tupperware One Touch Fresh, grab the tab, peel the seal. I've got a little hang-on spoon in there, a little Tupperware spoon. I'm going to pop my gelatin packet into there. Because remember, Tupperware becomes your packaging. The Tupperware is so much more airtight than any Ziploc ever could be. I've got my gelatin. I'm going to just do just under a teaspoon. We're going to add that to our gelatin in there. Pop the spoon straight into there, so we've always got a teaspoon handy. We are just going to make sure that we pop that into there. Give that a bit of a whisk around. That's going to help dissolve away our troubles. Grab this raspberry and water up to 200 mils. We are just going to pop that straight into here. And we're going to whisk that around. Now, did you see the video I did just before where I made a cheesecake? I made 2 cheesecakes in my Tupperware silicone round form. Now, never spray these with anything. Wash them with hot soapy water and they will stay non-stick. I've just had a friend come and visit and I've given him one of the cheesecakes, so I've only got one left, all right? Rather it go to waste than waste. All right, so we'll pop that into there. I've just got that straight into my sweet keeper because now I can seal that, pop it in the freezer or stick it in the fridge and let things stack up on top of it. I'm just going to literally, that becomes my tray. Just give that another little bit of a whisk. We're going to pour that straight into here. And that small round silicone form will hold 500 mils, which is, in Australia, that's 2 cups, all right? So that there, can you see? I don't know if you can see. Oh my goodness, can you see this? Can you see that okay? There's my raspberry and my jelly, right? I can now pop that into, I don't know why I'm whispering all of a sudden. I can now pop that into the freezer or the fridge. I can seal that to stop things from slipping into it and to stop it absorbing any odours from anything else in the fridge. I can pop that into the fridge or the freezer. Once it's set, I can unmould it, and because I made my cheesecake in the base of the other one, I can stack it on top of each other, and it's going to be the same size. It's going to be delicious. I cannot wait. I can serve that with whipped cream and passion fruit or any other fruit that my heart desires, all right? If you've got any questions or suggestions, please let me know. And in the meantime, everybody sing along. Forget your troubles and get happy. Dance your cares away. Shout out and get happy. I will cook for you another day. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.